If you have ever stayed home alone at night, you know that strange feeling when everything becomes just a little too quiet. The kind of silence where even the smallest sound feels wrong, like it does not belong. Now imagine this. You are completely alone in a house surrounded by deep woods. No neighbors, no lights outside, nothing but darkness stretching in every direction. At first, it feels peaceful, but slowly, night after night, that silence starts to feel different, heavier, like something is there with you. This story was shared by a guy named Aaron from Oregon in the United States. He had recently moved into a small wooden house far away from the city, deep inside a forest. During the day, the place felt calm. Trees moving in the wind, birds, fresh air. But at night, everything changed. The silence there did not feel normal. It felt like something was listening. The first strange thing happened about a week after he moved in. It was around 12:47 a.m. Aaron was lying in bed, scrolling on his phone, half distracted. That is when he heard something. At first, it was faint, a soft sound, like footsteps, slow footsteps moving across dried leaves. He stopped and listened carefully. The sound continued, slow, uneven, not random, not like an animal. It sounded controlled. He sat up, telling himself it was probably just an animal. He got out of bed and slowly walked toward the window. He did not turn on the lights. He gently moved the curtain, looked outside. Nothing, just darkness. The sound had stopped. After a few seconds, he stepped back, telling himself it was nothing, just an animal. But the next night, it happened again. Same time, 12:50 a.m. Same footsteps, this time closer, much closer, right outside his house. Aaron stood still. That uncomfortable feeling came back. He walked to the window again, stared longer, trying to see something, anything. Then he saw it. Just a moment, a shape, standing between the trees, not moving, too still, too tall. He froze, tried to explain it, but he knew. It was not a tree. He blinked. It was gone. That night he barely slept, but the nights after that got worse. The footsteps came back. Every night, same time, closer each time, from the woods to the edge, then into the yard, then outside the window. One night he turned off all the lights. He stood in darkness, waiting, listening. The sound came again. Crunch, crunch, closer, closer. Then it stopped. Right outside, he slowly moved the curtain. And this time, there was no doubt. The figure was there, standing right in front of his house. Not moving, not making a sound, just staring. Even in the darkness, it felt like it could see him. Aaron stepped back quickly. His heart was racing. He waited before looking again, then slowly looked back. It was gone, completely gone, like it had never been there. At that point, Aaron knew something was wrong, but there was nothing he could do. No neighbors, no proof, just a feeling, and those footsteps. The nights continued, the same pattern, but something changed. The footsteps were no longer just outside. They moved along the walls, around the house, like something was circling him, watching, learning, waiting. Aaron stopped sleeping properly. He stayed awake most nights, listening, watching. One night, the footsteps came earlier, not at 12, but closer to 11, and they were faster, more confident, less careful, like whatever it was was no longer trying to hide. Aaron stood in the living room, every light off, waiting. The sound stopped suddenly. Complete silence. Then, nothing. Minutes passed. Still nothing. He thought maybe it was over. Maybe it had left. But then, he heard something different. A sound from inside. A soft creak, like wood shifting. From the hallway, he froze. He knew that sound. It was not outside. It was inside the house. Aaron did not move. His breathing slowed. He listened carefully. Then he heard it again. A step inside the hallway. Slow, heavy, getting closer. He grabbed his phone, turned on the flashlight, his hands shaking. He pointed it toward the hallway. At first, nothing, just darkness. Then, something moved. At the far end, the same figure, standing there, inside his house. Not moving, not making a sound. Just standing, watching. Aaron could not react. He was frozen. Because in that moment, everything made sense. The footsteps, the nights, the way it kept getting closer. It was never just outside. It had always been there, watching him, waiting, learning his routine, until finally, it stepped inside. Aaron left the house the next morning. He did not pack. He did not go back. And the strangest part? There were no signs of entry. Nothing broken, nothing open. Which means, whatever that thing was, it was already inside, long before he ever saw it. So if you ever feel like something is watching you from the woods, do not assume it is far away, because by the time you notice, it might already be inside your house.